Good evening, good evening. Hello everyone, good evening. How are we? Is there anybody out there? Let us start with some sage. Hello Lily Vanilli. Hello Robin. How are we? Hello Charmaine. How are we? Just trying to sort here a little bit. Trying for you to have like nice views every time to see like different crystals, but it's like a little bit, yes, it's a little bit funny. Who else is feeling that everything is like going crazy at the moment? And not everything is super stable. The energy is just shifting like no other. I'm sorry that I'm moving everything. Just trying to sort it out, and you can only do it while you're actually live. So it's not really happening. Hey Mel. Hey Hazel. Okay, I think that it's all right and we can try. See my beautiful crystals there. Just the joy of having crystal in the house. Someone asked me if I like plants, if I like this. I'm like, I'm a crystal person. If I have plants here everywhere, but they're growing from the power of energy and not so much from the power of taking care. I have one friend who comes and she's like a green thumb and she's like, Sharon, and I'm like, I know about crystals. That's it. So let us start. How was your week? Tell me, how was your week? Let's start with a little bit. Let's raise the vibration. Let's allow ourselves to be present right here, right now. Just being present right here, right now. As we are connecting on this level of vibration, allowing your energy just to be subtle, connected. Hello, Carrie. Just breathe in and be present. Breathe in and be present. As you're just breathing in and breathing out, just feel how everything is coming through. How every action that you take has a reaction. As it is just connecting through love and light, through love and light. The energies are connecting, the energies are grounding, the energies are freeing you to just connect. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Do it for another little bit. Su Cheng, do you really want to be live here with me? Or just watch? Here we go. Energy is shifting. Wherever you are, I can actually feel the energy is shifting. Let's let that be. Hello, Chloe. Here we go. Okay, so now we can start. Now this is awesome. I forgot my note, I forgot my list. Let the Virgo bring the list. It doesn't say much in my list, but at least it has a little bit. At least it has a list. Only has the name of what we're talking about today. So basically today we're talking about expectations and disappointments versus clarity and win-win. So what does it actually mean? What happened? Hi Claire. What happens when you have expectations from someone or something or from a situation to happen? Boom, you get disappointment. But how can we reverse it and change it and connect it to the level of clarity and a win-win? So I had a client today, I had a client that said to me that she was cooking, she was making a roast to her son, and the son didn't come, and she and the son and the daughter. Anyway, she felt, you know, I don't even need to cook for all of you because you're all older, but I've cooked for you. She wasn't even Jewish, so I'm not going to say it in a Jewish accent, but I have to say it in a Jewish accent. Hi Natalie, hi Mira. Anyway, she's like, but I've cooked for you. What am I going to do now with all this food? And they were like, no, we don't want to eat it, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, what I suggested is, instead of cooking, hoping, having expectation that they will sit and they eat because you've cooked, why don't you offer them? Why don't you ask them, I feel like cooking a roast. Would you like to have dinner tonight? Or if I'll cook a roast, will you join me tonight? Or would you like me to cook a roast? Or are you vegetarian? Shtugadum, it was a joke. And basically like this, there'll be no expectation. She'll be able to cook or know whether they're coming or not for dinner. There is no disappointment, there is no pain, there is no energy that sits there that makes it upset. So I guess what I'm saying is we need to observe and to look at the communication style that one does when they're trying to establish or to request or hope that something or someone will actually connect with them. Does that make sense? So with these intense, I guess, times, and I'm just finishing to write the newsletter that I'm sending to you all tomorrow, it's really about that intensity in the air, and this intensity, we are in the middle of a war. This is the war of the light and the dark. This is it. We are now in war of the light and the dark, of love and hate, of joy and despair. And it is so tricky because I can tell you about myself and personally, it's like, even though I'm really trying and doing my best to stay as positive as I can, when I'm reading some of the things that are written there, I'm like, oh my God, how can it even happen, right? How can it even be truth? How can people not wake up? And it is so challenging for me. It is so painful for me that sometimes I just have to push the phone away and not touch it. But then just as I do a little bit, just to, you know, to look at it, boom, again and again and again. And it's like that the energy is so sucking you in. It sucks you in like a volcano, like a tornado, like a, literally like whoosh, whirlwind. And you're drowning and you're losing yourself and you're like, am I actually reading what I'm reading? Can it actually happen? Is there actually such a big anti-Semitism in Melbourne, in the world? And I'm speaking as a Jew, but I'll speak as any nation that people are not connected to the facts. And it is, oh my God, the ignorance. And everyone became a historian and a politician. And I'm like, where are you actually bringing those facts from? And whether it's Israel and Gaza, whether it's Russia and Ukraine, whether it's Yemen, whether it's Armenian that are being slaughtered, whether it's the Syrian that are being slaughtered by their own people. But the world has no idea, so they're just going through all kind of mayhem, all kind of noises that are happening. And all I'm asking it from each and every one of us is to stay tuned in. To stay tuned in the way of, I guess, what is right for me, what is really happening, how can I even know if it's true or not? Go within, put your hand on your heart and connect to your truth, to your soul, to God. Because if we are not connected through that pure element of love, we are fucked. We cannot do it. We will not make it. Because as soon as we are putting the anger, as soon as we are putting the stress, as soon as we are putting all that extra energy that doesn't relate to our core, to our essence, we are gone. And this is where I urge each and every one of us to really connect through love. And once that we are connected, excuse me, my nose is tickling. Once that we are connected through love, then we will know the truth. Then we will know that we are safe, that we are protected, that we are connected through every cell in our body to joy, to happiness, to love. So are we ready to be connected with love and through love and via love to God, to the energy of the truth? And this is where I want it to be. So what happened when we have expectations and of course then disappointments versus the time that we have clarity? Can you give me an example, please, of something that you are doing or have done that had expectations and the other person didn't fulfill them? But the question it as well is if the other person was aware of your expectations, or your expectations were just your expectations. How do you connect with love when some others want conflict? What do you mean? It is our choice. It is our choice whether we are going to connect. We fall. I can tell you, I fall. I fall daily. I fall daily and I get so frustrated and I get so annoyed, but then I try to limit it. And this is part of it. It's like, I'll offer you coffee and you're saying, I don't drink coffee. I'll offer you coffee again. I don't drink coffee. I'll offer you the 10th time, but it's your choice to say no each and every time. So every time that you're seeing the news, every time that you're seeing that pain, every time that you're seeing a one-sided, and you're asking, what about the other side? What is really happening here? This is your time, your chance to say no, okay? My voice is kind of going. Do you speak up for yourself? When is an opportunity? When is something? Please share. Hi, Linton. Share, when have you had disappointment from something, from someone? You need to allow yourself to be connected through and via love. Dobre noche. You need to allow yourself to be connected via love, no matter what you're being presented with. If you're being presented with hatred, with pain, well, first to be strong. I'm actually organizing a self-defense group in January for anyone who would like to learn how to defend themselves. In any case, feel free to talk to me. There is room. There is room for everyone. Hi, Ali. There is room. And from the basic things that we've done, it's very simple. And it can be very useful just for your self-esteem, self-confidence, and as such. So tell me about a disappointment. Tell me about pain. Tell me about something that you assumed, but they were not in the same clarity. They were not in the same win-win. They were not willing, ready, or able to connect with you on the same level. Maybe that was their way, Mel, to escape. I don't know, maybe they were not happy. But as long as you have clarity on what you want, you can always find a win-win, okay? This week I had a client. He doesn't want to commit. She doesn't want to be casual. They both have a problem with the definition. But they're both exclusive. They both don't want to be with anyone else. They both are working from the trauma of the past. And I said, hang on. He just don't want to commit, but he's not going anywhere. And she said, but I don't want to be casual because I'm worthy of a full-time relationship, which she is. Yet he doesn't want to commit because his wife cheated on him. But she doesn't want to be casual because she doesn't want to be random. She wants to be special, rightfully, again. So I said, hang on, you're both doing the same. You're both in the same level of commitment, yet it's the definition. So I called it the C word. Commitment and casual. What are we doing with that? Right? So this is where you need to almost allow yourself to see, forget the titles. What are we actually dealing here? If we are dealing with the same level of ethics, values, and morals, that is a win-win. Don't call it commitment. Don't call it casual. Call it, we just want to be here. We want to flow with each other. We want to see where it takes us. Okay? People who don't want to commit, it's potentially because they were hurt in the past and they haven't done therapy about it, or they are so, I guess, they want to be free. Perhaps they were choked in past relationship and they just don't know what it is, but they don't want to be locked down. They want to be able to escape or to be free, or to just say, don't know what I want, which is again fair. But when the other person is expecting a commitment that the other one cannot give them, they might feel choked about it. They might just feel choked about it. So the question is, how can you get out of that stress? How can you get out of that stress and immediately commit yourself into that joyful connection? Because when, for example, that couple was together, they're happy, they're flowing, they're doing everything like a regular couple, regular committed couple, and cherished, and not casual, and not non-committal, and not seeing anyone else. So how can you create that win-win in your life with commitments or with disappointment and expectations? Right? So can you write to me? What were you disappointed with? What were you unhappy with that made you feel unappreciated? When you are feeling unappreciated, how does it feel? When you're feeling that you don't know what the other side want or do, can you just feel free to ask them, to say to them, hey, I'm feeling like this and like that. What do you have to say about it? I'm feeling that I'm not connected in a way that is supportive for me. What do you feel about it? You have to feel safe enough. Hi, 𝗦𝗫. You have to feel safe enough at any given moment to speak up. If you're not feeling safe to speak up, it is not the right relationship for you. Whether it's a friendship, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a work relationship, it doesn't matter, right? So you have to allow yourself to do that. Janine, I'm always disappointed when I give freely of myself and treat people how I want to be treated, but they don't return the same to me. There you go. So sad, but great example of a person who is a great giver, give, yet when other people just take, it's not nurturing or nourishing anymore. And when we are looking at clarity and a win-win, Janine, what will be the right amount for you to give? You know, you need to be able to give. When you're giving, give without the expectation. If there is no expectation, because the funny or sad thing really in some of relationship is that we give them everything and then we hope that they will give it to us back. But really you want the same treatment. You want the same treatment from them, yet why don't you just keep what you want for yourself from them? Don't give it to them all. Just give them partial. Give them what you're not afraid to let go of. Does that make sense? If you want to give, you give. Sadly, I gave someone, I've lent them money in a very specific time frame, and they effed off. They effed off with my emergency money, and that really, it's now it's over a year now. Over a year. And they suddenly disappeared from my life as soon as they got it. And I can't chase it, I can't do anything. I'm just praying that God will show me in this life the karma. Just that's what I pray for. Because it was really, I gave from the pureness of my heart. That person was in need. 18 months. June 2022. So, what can you do? Next time, there will be a contract. Next time, there will be consequences, legal consequences. Next time, there will be clarity. So, when you are connected through love, when you are connected with open heart, it is most likely that your heart will stay open. When we are connecting from fear, when we don't have clarity about the essence of the friendship, relationship, workship, then we are potentially connecting through fear, and then there will be sad consequences. So are you willing to cut it off? Are you willing? You didn't expect the sword to come like this, right? Are you willing to cut it? Are you willing to let go and let God take care of everything? This is what we need to do. Okay? So I would like us to do a little practical thing and ask what situation, hey Oz, what situation, what connection, what do we need to let go of? Is there anything or any attachment that you have? Can you write to me if you have any attachment for anything that is not supporting you at the moment? Whether it's a substance, whether it's a relationship, friendship, and you just want to let go of the things that it affects you with. And I will guide us through a little short meditation to cut it through. It's actually a chapter in my book, Cutting the Cords and Reconnecting with Love. And we can do that to shift the energy to a higher source of love. Do you want to? Write to me. Tick, tick, tick. Who would you like? Who would you like, or what would you like to let go of? What would you like to let go of and to cut away from your energy? Write to me right here, right now. Let's see. Yes, it is disappointing that someone is cheating. Friendship. Okay. Leaving it all to the higher power is the best way. Yes, but you need to give it guidance as well. So let us connect. Let us connect to that level. I want you to actually see and connect and tell me, where are you connected to that part? Hi, Cherie. Where are you connected to that part in your body that you want to let go of? If it's a friendship, if it's a relationship, if it's a work thing, if it's some pattern that you have that is a loop, that you're putting yourself in a loop, okay? So when someone doesn't want to be casual, it's as well they don't want to be considered perhaps as a slut or as a prostitute. They want to be connected through respect and through the full thing and not to receive crumbs. However, if it's only because that the other person cannot commit because of their wound, you can still bridge it and find the win-win. So when you are finding the win-win, you can actually let go of your attachment to the definition. So if the attachment is only to the definition and not for the essence, because the essence is good, let it go. Don't worry about it. Let go of the attachment to the name rather than the person, if you love the person. Okay? So when you love the person, it doesn't gonna bother you what the definition of it. Okay? Because you want to flow, you want to see what it is, you want to explore. And this is where you need to allow yourself. This is where you need to allow yourself to connect through love. Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions? Let's burn some. So think of something or someone that you want to let go of, okay? You want to cut your attachment from it. So I want you to picture yourself standing in front of that person or friendship or even work relationship that brings you into stress. I want you to see, because you don't have control over the other side, you have control only over yourself. I want you to see where it's connected. That string, imagine that you have a string that is connected to the other person. See where it is. See where it's connected through fear. Okay? See where it's connected through that, I guess, ability or disability to let it go. If it's negative, if it's a positive thing, go for it. Why not? How do you get rid of thoughts of someone you not want to think about? What, like there's an elephant in the room, don't look at it? Some connections are like addictions. And when you have addiction to someone, to something, whether it's a substance, whether it's a person, whether it's a situation, whether it's a loop in the energy, you have to cut it. How do you cut it? Well, firstly, I'm giving you now an opportunity to actually cut it through the cords in your body. And when we are cutting the cords, we can then reconnect it with love. Okay? Reconnect it with love. Perhaps you're not in touch with the person or you don't want it, but you have kids together. So you have to be in touch with them. Depends what the age of the kids are. But you have to stay together with them. Or you have to talk to them. And this is where it gets tricky. This is where you get tricky. Or people without kids, but they have animals together. So who's getting the animal? Who is seeing it? What's happening with that? You know? So this is where you really need to see what you're doing or how you're doing it to stay amicable. So what is so frustrating you? What is so frustrating you within where it is? Whether it's now or later, whether it's like a connection that needs to be activated in this life or not, it takes two for a tango. I have a lot of clients that have the twin flame. The other flame is not ready. The other twin is not ready. and it's not happening, and they're getting really frustrated, it's not happening. So you can't do anything about it. You just need to let it go. And when you're letting it go, you're letting go of your frustration. You're letting go of your pain. You just have to trust that it will come at the right time, the next life, whatever it is. And if you're not coming back, well, it's an opportunity that didn't eventuate. You can't do anything about it. As long as you gave it your best shot, that is it. Okay? So let us cut. Let us pull it from the energy. Hi, Daniel. Let us pull it from that energy, from that pain, and release it. Do you think we can do that? Let's do it. Do a little love or a like. Sometimes it's late at night. So let us open, whether it's in the crown, let's open the crown and connect it through a pillar of light, to the divine. Third eye, we do that. That's it. Give me here on Facebook. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Beautiful. Third eye, we're opening it to release what we cannot see. In the throat, the things that we want to say, this is where the clarity comes and the win-win arrives. You need to have a win-win. Once that you are connected and bringing things through that joy, through that self-confidence, you are there to win. You are winning through love. So we're clearing the throat so you are able to express yourself and to connect to it and to bring it on. Beautiful. Then you're going through your heart and you are cutting any cords that doesn't serve you anymore. And it could be even sibling, it could be parents, it could be you are disconnecting from the negative experience rather than from them. You are disconnecting from the negative experience. And that is a lot. That is a lot because you're breaking the loop of that stress. You're breaking the loop of that potential abuse. Let it go. And as soon as you do that, you're becoming free. As soon as you do that, you're becoming free. Whether it's a sibling, whether it's a family member, whether they're still alive or dead, but you're connected to that energy, to that abuse, Georgette, you are now letting it go. Freeing yourself, because you need to free yourself from that barrier. You need to free yourself from that pain. And once that you're freeing yourself from that pain, even if you'll see that person again here, it won't matter because you are free from your attachment and you have the clarity and you have the win-win to release yourself and to free yourself. Now, isn't that what we desire, right? So once that we have done the heart, we're going to the solar plexus. Solar plexus is where all your emotion sits. This is where everything, this is the ground control to major tone. This is where you're connected. Then you have the sacral energy just under your belly button. This is your sexuality. This is your drive. This is your immune system. This is your adrenals. This is where the stress starts to ignite the fire. Okay? So you need to allow yourself to calm it down. Calm it down. And then you have the base between your legs. It's the red between your legs. It's the base chakra. It's the chakra that connects you through to your feet and to the energy that is happening. I have a husband watching here in Facebook and I have the wife watching here on Instagram. They're not together, but they are together. So 𝗬𝗠𝗏 and Salam Alaikum, Ms. Oz and Mr. Amin. I can just put the phones together and connect you. Anyway, so when we are connecting the energy, when we are connecting the energies, and we are disconnecting the pain and the fear, but we are connecting it with love, you will only manifest love into your life. Once that you are connecting through the love, you're invincible. Okay? What can you lose when you are in the love, okay? When you are connected through love, you are the best, okay? Do you have any questions? So really, to summarize it, to summarize what we were saying, we are releasing and letting go anything and everything that doesn't serve you anymore. Your expectations and disappointments are coming from the lack of clarity, and you need to allow yourself to clarify and to make sure that the other person knows what you want. And if they can't give you what you want, then it is your choice whether you're staying or not. If they can give you what you want, but they don't call it the same, and they're refusing the name that you are calling it, see if the essence is real and good. And if that's real and good, flow. But if it doesn't serve you that as well, then cut that person out of your life. Cut that person out of your life in a very nice way. I'm not saying tell them, you know, you're such and such, or such and such. All you're doing is you are actually just trying to save and protect yourself. Because some people are just toxic. Some situations are toxic, and we need to let it go and to let God. And I'm praying to God each and every day that the blessing will be fulfilled, that there will be peace on earth, that my heart will be filled with love at any given moment, that my soul will be filled with love at any given moment, and that my connection to God Almighty will be clear and sharp at any given moment. This is my responsibility. No one else can do it for me. No one else can do it for you. I mean, as a therapist or as a helper, I can help you to see where your blockage is. It is your choice and responsibility to shift it, because it is your karma. This is your journey, okay? I can put the light on it and tell you, hey, look at this, or look at this, or look at this. This is where we need to change the energy. Does that make sense? And do you have any questions? I'm doing the big sale of the year. If you're free, next Friday, between 10 to 2 at the clinic in Caulfield, I'm going to do the big sale of the end of the year and of Hanukkah and Christmas and whatever other occasions are there. If you need to have gifts and to buy gifts for yourself or for others, come. You buy 2, the third one is half price, and it's going to be awesome. Whether it's the pendants or whether it's the candles. I'm actually lighting this. I love it so much. Look, from last week. Look how clean it burns. So if you're really looking for some quality, candles, gifts, Hanukkah, Christmas, come along. Hello, Marcus. How are we? How's Gabby doing? I hope that everything that I said so far made sense to you. And I hope that you can connect to it. All right. Instagram or Facebook? Who wants a card first? Insta versus Facebook. Say me, please. Quick, quick, quick. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? So what am I reading? Oh, so last year I had the, you know, the Prince Hotel. Anyway, the marketing team came and did their, please, boom, we have a winner. Boom, boom, boom. Facebook was first. Last year I had the Prince Hotel marketing group. They came to do their aura photos, and they're coming this year to do it again, to check out and to do some fun time for Christmas, for part of their Christmas party. So first of all, if you haven't organized it yet and you want, Insta is first. What? No. What? I gave them as a gift my cards. Anyway, she said to me, every day we're opening the cards at the office. Every day. So those are one of the best, fun, powerful, empowering cards. So if you're looking for an amazing gift, from survive to thrive. Okay? Okay. All right. Ksenia, you have some expression problems tonight. What is it? And we just had the full moon in Gemini. Madness. All right, so Insta has won tonight. This is Insta, yeah. Talking to two phones, I'm sorry. It's like, hello. So, let us start. Madness, yep. What can you do? What can you do for the drunken sailor? What can you do? Opa, opa, opa. Everyone here are jumping through. All right, let's lift the vibe and do that. Okay. Please, Su Chang. Card for you. Chung. It goes with sound effect tonight. Stuck. What's stuck? Look, you're coming on Monday. Say with me, I am free from any sticky situation. I now choose to fly. I am free to fly. I am free to fly. Ready? Beautiful. Next, Ksenia. The card for you is trapped. Are you feeling trapped? Where are you trapped? I no longer feel trapped. I am now free to shine my light. Free. So this is a cousin of the card free. Shall we do one for Chris? If you want me to do your partner, your dog, your friend, your whatever, just say their name and I'll do that. Okay? For Chris. Breaking free. For Chris, breaking free. I'm now willing, ready, and able to thrive. Will you remember that, Ksenia? Because he's probably at the gym, right? Ozalem. Your card is self-blame. I am now willing, ready, and able to have love for myself and others. I am now willing, ready, and able to have love for myself and others. Okay? And one for Amin. Amin, your card is processing. My processing methods are fast and accurate. My brain is now enjoying this freedom. That is good. Do I sell pure essential oil? No, I sell my homeopathic range. Caro, a card for you. Caro, blame and choosing to change. I am now willing, ready, and able to be successful in all that I do. I am now willing, ready, and able to be successful in all that I do. Amanda, a card for you. The card for you, Amanda, is lightening up. Lightening up. I am now willing, ready, and able to be in joy. I am now willing, ready, and able to be in joy. Anna, a card for you. Oh, sorry, Amy. Amy. The card for Amy is rejection and accepted. Rejection and accepted. I am now willing, ready, and able to accept myself. I am now willing, ready, and able to accept myself. Anna, the card for you is refresh. The card for you is refresh. Every cell in my body feels refreshed and energized right here, right now. Every cell in my body feels refreshed and energized right here, right now. Okay. Mel, what's your friend's name? So the card for Mel is integrity and clarity, just like what we were talking about. Integrity and clarity. I am now willing, ready, and able to be truthful to myself and others. My heart is open and clear. My heart is open and clear. Wonderful. You're welcome. Chris, please. You see, already done without even reading. All right, anyone else? Maria, are you here? Let's do one for Maria. Maria the Macedonian. Maria, you are fulfilled. I am now willing, ready, and able to live in my fullest expression of myself. I am now willing, ready, and able to live in my fullest expression of myself. And to the other male all the way in Tasmania. Male, enlightenment, enlightenment. I am in the light. I am the light. I now share the light. Okay? Beautiful. If there's anyone else in Insta, I'm moving to Facebook. Okay. You're welcome. You're all welcome. Carrie, the card for you is the one on the top. Unmotivated, motivated. Unmotivated, motivated. I am now willing, ready, and able to be motivated and bring the spark back into life. And bring the spark back into life. Has it been a little bit challenging? Then, has it been a little bit challenging? Then it's going to shift. Is that you, Ksenia? Did you move to Facebook? Too funny. Natalie, the card for you is inner beauty. Inner beauty. I am now willing, ready, and able to shine my light inside and out. I am now willing, ready, and able to shine my light inside and out. Robin, the card for you is fearful and courageous. Fearful and courageous. I am now willing, ready, and able to be free of my fear. Robin, to be free of my fear. Very good. I gave you a card. Ali, the card for you is wanting to change. Wanting to change. I now realize that change is important to my evolution. It is safe for you. Ali, I now realize that the change is important to my evolution. It is safe to change. That is good. I have some ideas for that. Maria, I read your card. Where were you? I'll read you one again. Kelly. Kelly, you are a light worker. I am a light worker. My body is in its perfect expression. Each of my cells and every strand of DNA are now in ultimate vitality. This is so beautiful. This is really so beautiful. Janine, a card for you. Janine, the card for you is depriving and replenish. I am now willing, ready, and able to nurture myself and shine my light. I am now willing, ready, and able to nurture myself and shine my light. The card for Pete is success. Success it is. Okay. I am now willing, ready, and able to create new pathways to success. I have the magic touch. I'm sure he is smiling there for sure. Cherie, the card for you is timid. Timid. I am now safe and secure. I am now safe and secure. Okay? Here I am, here I am, here I am. Beautiful. Good. Where is Francis? Francis, are you there? Francis, the card for you is furious. The card for you is furious. I now understand that anger hurts me. I now choose to let it go and replace it with love. Okay? Beautiful. And a card for myself. Universal love. Universal love. I now feel universal love in every cell of my body. I now feel universal love in every cell of my body. And this is really what we need to do. So, anyone else? Did I miss anyone? I don't think so, however. Let us see if there's anything else that we want to cut. Any other energy, any other, boom, anything else that needs to go away. You are releasing it with love. You can always reconnect with love, okay? But you're cutting the cords. When you're cutting the cords, you are letting them go. You're just letting them go away, okay? So this is what we want. So let me play again. And let us connect and release it as well from the vibration in your body. And allow it to go. Every cell in your body is being refreshed. Okay. You are letting it go. You are releasing it. You're allowing your body to be. And as your body is committed to self-love, you're just letting it go. Releasing, empowering, freeing. Beautiful. If I may say so myself. So, if you have any questions, I want to see you all. So next week, next Thursday, we are going to light the first candle of Hanukkah. So next week starts on Thursday night, 8 nights of amplifying and growing the light. And we're going to bless and spread the light. It's actually going to it's called the Festival of Light. So that's what we're going to do. Thursday night here, if you're choosing, in my lounge, virtual lounge, in your virtual lounge, we're going to light the candles and we're going to spread the light. Then on Friday, if you choose to, of course, you come to the clinic, or you can do a virtual shop and we can just send it to you with shipping, or you can pick up. And I'm doing the sale from 10 till 2, clear, shift, do. And then I just want you to mark in your diaries, if you wish to, on the 31st of December, we're doing the last sunset in Brighton. So even if you're partying on and you're continuing to do whatever you do, always I do that. That's my tradition for the last, I don't know, almost 10 years. I go to Brighton, and when you know if you're coming or not, I'll give you the exact location. I guess just for safety in these days, crazy. And we are going to do a meditation. We will cut cord, I will blow the conch, and we're going to set the year, the last sunset. Then go home and party, or go wherever you go and party. But if you can spare an hour and a half, last year it was so hot, I've actually done a chakra meditation inside the sea, like it was close, so we were just stepping in and doing it. I don't know, Ksenia, look, what day is it, the 31st of December? I don't know even what day it is, but I know it's the last sunset of the year. On the what? 41? 31st, yeah. So if you want to join and do an amazing meditation, I'm going to do a chakra cleansing. It's free or by donation, whatever you want. And you just come and we connect, blow the conch, doing and clearing and releasing. So next Thursday night, the first candle of Hanukkah, and we're going to amplify the light. Second on the Friday, the day after, on the 8th, is the sale in the clinic, and then of course virtual. And the 31st is going to be the amazing. Oh, and actually the next Thursday will be 8 candle. You'll see the full immersion of light. That is good. Because every day we just do a meditation to amplify the light in the world. Amplify the light in the world, because it is oh so needed at the moment with the love. Okay? And then 31st of December, you're all welcome. It's the beach. It's so nice. We're just gathering, and it's funny how I always create this little circle, and then of course I blow the conch, which is so epic. Would you like me to do a little blow in the conch now, just that you'll have a tasting? Wait. So this is my Hawaiian conch that I bought in the northern beach of Hawaii, of Oahu, and from a from a guy who lived in Jerusalem and left it. Yeah, anyway, let me just give you a little tasting. I know my neighbors are thinking that I'm crazy, but I don't care. in my little unit. Sometimes they're like, can you feel it or not? Can you feel it? Bum bum. So this is a very lipsticked, I think it's called coral. So this is a coral to match the coral of the divine feminine. And I will have as well the divine masculine. And that's what we will do. We will put them together and we will connect it all. So if you are around, if you are in Melbourne, around the Brighton beach, that's what we will do. And we will just connect, do, meditate. If it's hot enough, we'll go into the water. If not, it's fine. We will set the sun away and off we go. But it is all great and good. All right, so what day of the week is it? Can someone tell me what day of the week is the 31st? I can't check on my phone because you're both here. What day of the week is the 31st? Can someone tell me? And by the way, if you're wondering what is this or this is the cross of Yeshua. Yeshua was a Jewish man who lived, surprisingly, 2,000 years ago in Israel, but perhaps we've never been in Israel, right? So billions of people are worshipping him. And yeah, he was a Jewish man. Well, he chose to be Jewish because he is the Son of God. All right, Sunday. Sunday it is. So if you are free on that Sunday, because Monday is anyway a public holiday, so if you choose to be free on that Sunday, come and let's do a beautiful gathering on the beach, Brighton Beach. It's usually across from the Savoy, and we're just having cool gathering. Everyone bring what they drink. No alcohol, because we're not opening any portals to any alcohol. But kombucha is good, and whatever it is. If you're working until 10 p.m., maybe you can escape for an hour, Amanda. Just a little sunset. Just do the sunset. But yeah, just see how you go. It's going to be epically nice and epically gentle yet super powerful. Okay? Anyway, I love you all. Giving you a big virtual hug and supporting and supported and lots of love and lots of joy. And we shall talk, okay? All right, beautifuls. Take care. Any questions or anything, just talk to me. All is good. Bye-bye.